Hello there. Welcome to Brave Moon Tarot. I really hope you're doing well. I hope the universe is treating you well wherever you are. So today is a general career reading just to see kind of where you're at with your career, see what's going on, and maybe give a little guidance as to what's coming in your career. So I pulled out three music oracle cards, and usually I hide these until the end, but I thought, what the heck, we'll just show them so you can use them to decide. So group number 1 is Beyonce, and I will actually read the descriptions in each group. So yeah, don't worry, I will read those. Number 2 is Maria Callas. I really hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I actually don't know who that is. I feel really badly. And group number 3 is the ever crazy Iggy Pop. So, go ahead and decide which singer you prefer, maybe just the image or number, and let's get right into your career reading. Hi, group 1. If you chose Beyonce, this is your career reading. I want to read this card first before we get into the reading. This says, confidence can be the most powerful. Confidence can be the most powerful aphrodisiac. Be both everywhere and nowhere at once. And when someone sings from the heart, don't go tone deaf. That's a good card for a career reading. Sorry, I can't speak. Okay, so I already had some technical difficulties, which is why your cards are already laid out, and I went ahead and pulled a couple clarifiers. So the card that stood out to me right away was you got the Devil card here. And then when I asked to clarify it, you got the 8 of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. So right away, this tells me that it's almost like I got the sense that you're feeling chained to this job that you're in, this current situation. And it's almost like with the 8 of Pentacles, I love the 8 of Pentacles because it's very hardworking, diligent energy. So it's like, I can tell right away, you are a hard worker and you want I feel like you're working really hard and pouring your heart into this job that you have. But with the Devil energy, it's like this, I don't think it's the best situation for you. It's like it might have its perks, but I feel like this job that you're in is not the best one for you. And then under the Devil, you got 2 of Swords, which talks about being unable to make a decision. So right away, I feel like you are contemplating leaving this job for something else, but you just can't decide. You really are unable to make a decision. Either you don't want to make a decision, or maybe you feel like you just don't have something else waiting for you yet. Maybe there's something you don't know. But yeah, there's some reason you just can't decide to make that jump. You also got the, you also got the Moon card here, which talks about fears. So you definitely are afraid to make this move, to make this decision. Because to clarify the Moon, you got the 8 of Cups and Justice. And the 8 of Cups is the card of walking away from something. Like you're just done. You've You've done everything you could, and now you're ready to move on. And I think if you do, it's going to bring more balance into your life. It's going to bring you into something that is probably going to be a better fit for you. You also got the 6 of Wands here. And then when I asked to clarify it, you got 6 of Swords. So 6 might be a significant number for you, or 66. And these 2 cards could not be any more different. So I felt like for some of you, because again, I just keep coming back to this 8 of Pentacles, which is hardworking. So I feel like some of you might be getting recognized for your hard work. You're getting noticed for all the hard work you do. And so maybe that's why you're afraid to leave. Like, it makes you sad to think that you're going to miss the people who actually care about you at work and recognize you for your hard work. And then for others of you, I feel like you are putting in all this hard work. You're putting in your heart and soul, blood, sweat, and tears for this job, and nobody is noticing. Nobody is recognizing you. Nobody cares, or at least it seems like nobody cares. And it's causing you a lot of sadness. Like, it's almost like you're depressed because you're just putting in all this hard work and it just seems like it's for nothing. Like, nobody's noticing. You're not getting promoted. You're not getting a raise, and it's just making you sad. And it's like, you need to make the decision to leave, but you are just not sure. We also have the Page of Pentacles here. So I feel like you are really enthusiastic to start something different, start something new, something that's going to be long-term, something like a career or a company that you can grow in. Like, if you hear about a company who does a lot of promoting, gives consistent raises to their employees, like, that's what you want. Something that's going to bring in more stability, more money, something that you can be very excited about. Because pages are very enthusiastic energy. Like, you just want something that's going to make you excited to go to work. And maybe you already know what this is. Like, maybe you already know what this job is, or this opportunity, but you just, for some reason, are afraid to take that leap. Maybe it's because you just aren't sure if you're going to like it. Or maybe it's because you've dedicated so much time and energy to your current job. It's very scary to want to leave that, like, if you got seniority, but you're kind of stuck now. You can't really go anywhere. Or you make a lot of money and you're just not sure if you want to start over somewhere else, or you don't know if you're going to like the people. Whatever it is, it's like you're afraid. You're excited and afraid at the same time. And so that's why you are unable to make that choice. But we have the 9 of Cups here. So I feel like that's telling you what's deep in your heart. Whatever you are wishing for, you're going to get it. Like, should we clarify that? Let's clarify this 9 of Cups. Whoa, that came out really fast. Okay, we have Temperance. Should we get one more? 9 of Swords. Okay, cards are falling out everywhere, but I'm not going to take them. So, okay, this is interesting. Didn't I talk about balance with the Justice card? So to clarify the 9 of Cups, your wishes fulfilled, you got Temperance and 9 of Swords. So you're wishing for something that's not going to cause you all this anxiety. you're wishing for something that's going to make you happy and not keep you up at night. You are wishing for something that's going to bring more balance into your life. Maybe your current job doesn't leave much for a work-life balance because you're working so hard. So maybe you don't have time to spend with your family, or as much time to spend. Maybe you don't have as much time to spend with your friends. Because that's what happens sometimes. It's like you're working so hard for the money that you end up working like day and night, and then you don't even have time to go spend that money. Like you don't have time to go out. And then what I find very interesting is at the end here, you got the King of Cups and the Lovers. So the King, he's very caring energy. He's also very diplomatic, he's a very wise person too. Like this is someone who knows how to balance their emotions. Like they don't get overly emotional about something. And then the Lovers talks about like finding the one. And usually, obviously, this talks about like a person, but I think this is about you. I feel like this is telling you that you need to really, I think you need to balance your emotions with your logic. Let's get a clarifier for that. Because I think that's what's going to help you make the decision is to, because a decision this big, it's really hard not to bring emotions into it. It's really hard. Let's clarify the King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups here? Oh, wow. You got the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. So sevens could be a significant number. So we have sixes and sevens here. Now, this is very interesting. This particular Seven of Wands is, I feel like this is someone, you, basically. This is you. How do I want to say this? It's like you... I don't want to say stubborn, but it's like you're really standing by your beliefs. You're standing by, it's like you're standing by your convictions. Maybe this is standing by your decision that you made. Excuse me. This card here, the Seven of Pentacles, this is a very slow moving card. It's like, it could be patient or impatient depending on yourself. But I feel like this is also, it's kind of like, so here's an example. If you've ever like grown vegetables, you plant the seeds and then you have to wait for it. You have to wait for them to grow for a while. That doesn't happen overnight. So that's why I don't really get an impatient energy from this card, because I feel like you know you have to wait in this situation. But I mean, in the situation of growing vegetables anyway, you know you have to wait. So it's just inevitable. You have no choice. But I feel like once we get to the Seven of Pentacles, it's like you're assessing the situation. So imagine your tomatoes have grown, but you go out to look. Are they ripe enough? Should I pick them now or should I wait one more day? Are they big enough? Is the color right? Is like, you're just kind of assessing the situation to decide to move on. And I feel like that might be what you're kind of stuck in with this, because Two of Swords is a stuck energy as well. So I feel like you've just been waiting and assessing the situation. Or maybe this is advice telling you to wait and like give yourself some time to think things through and to stick to your guns, like stick to your decision. It's like once you make that choice, stick to it. And you don't have to explain yourself to anyone either. Why is the Lovers card here? Okay. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. This is so weird. What is going on? Oh my gosh. Okay. So to clarify, you got the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups. So fours, that could be significant. That's just really weird. Every time I ask to clarify, we're getting double numbers here. So the Four of Cups talks about feeling kind of apathetic about your situation. And the Four of Swords talks about retreat. This is very similar to the Seven of Pentacles. It's like you've got to wait. You've got to take some downtime. You have to reflect on this situation. But it's almost like you're starting, maybe you've been waiting so long and that's why you're feeling a little apathetic about your choice. Like, oh, I'm never going to find anything else. Or, oh, my situation's going to stay the same. What am I going to do? The Four of Cups can also talk about, looking within. So it's like you have two cards here talking about going within and then waiting. Because I feel like it's like with the Lovers, it's like your perfect match, your perfect job. But I feel like this is telling you really have to do some soul searching. Like, do not rush this decision at all. This is a big, major decision, so don't rush it. And maybe, take some time to reflect, take some time to really think about what you want. Let's get like some final, oh, you know what? Let's do this. Let's get some quotes, some affirmations that might help you in this situation. Maybe something that would help you in your, what am I trying to say? Something that will help you make a decision. So I'm using two different cards here. So let's get like an affirmation quote. These are hard to shuffle. Okay. Oh, that one. Okay. So you got, these are like quotes from books, by the way. So you got, perhaps the beginning is just to say nice things are going to happen until you make them happen. And then this one, thoughts, just mere thoughts, are as powerful as electric batteries, as good for one as sunlight, or as bad for one as poison. And then you also got, it is safe for me to shine. So, wow, I think these, wow, it is safe for me to shine takes me back to the Six of Wands, where maybe you're not feeling recognized for the hard work, but I feel like this is something that's important to you. Like, you put in a lot of hard work and you just want a place where you feel good about what you do. You can pour your heart into it and have people recognize. And I don't mean like, standing you out in front of the whole team and pointing out all the awesome work you do. Like, some people love that, but if that's not you, I just mean, like, your boss notices you and is like, you know what? I've been watching you and I see all the hard work you do, and here's a raise or here's an award or whatever it is, And then these two cards are talking about manifestation. Like, this is coming back to Nine of Cups, your wishes. So I feel like you really need to put yourself in a positive mindset that you are going to find something that you really love, or that you can, someplace you can shine. But you have to keep thinking these really positive thoughts, and you're going to be able to manifest it. Again, this says, just say nice things are going to happen until you make them happen. Like law of attraction. So, yeah. So I do definitely think this is telling you to take some time to reflect on what you really want. And again, maybe your decision is to stay. That's totally cool too. But you have to make that decision. You have to decide if that really is the best place for you. Because, just because your current position isn't the greatest doesn't mean you couldn't turn it into something good. You could talk to your boss. Is there some other project you can do? Or is there something else you could try to grow your skills or whatever it is? So, I mean, this isn't necessarily telling you that you have to leave your job, but I think that, it's definitely telling you to go within, take some time out to think about it, really think about it, be confident. Like Beyonce said, confidence is the most powerful aphrodisiac. So, yeah. So, okay. I really hope that reading resonated with you, and I really hope it helped. So, yeah. So thank you for being here. And if you liked it, then please join me again for another pick a card. Bye, guys. Hello, pile number 2. If you picked Maria Callas, I hope I pronounced that right, then this is your career reading. And this card says, compromise is the enemy of perfection. Befriend your inner serpent, and you cannot survive on sensation alone. Interesting. I'm going to admit, I don't know who this singer is, and I'm going to look her up right away because, first of all, this image is amazing. And I love the messages that come with it. So I'm going to have to check out her music. I admit, I bought this deck, and then some of these artists, I'm like, I've never heard of this person. So, wait, is my deck upside down? Hold on a second. I think it is. Do I have... Okay, hold on. Oh, I put it together half and half. Okay, sorry. I like to start, I don't mean to be weird, but I do like to start my readings with the cards all upright, and that way if they fall out upside down, then I kind of feel like it was meant to be, rather than I just put the cards in upside down. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense, but I'm kind of weird about that. So, All right. Let's see. What is group number 2's career reading? What's going on with group number 2? Okay, 3 of Swords. 7 of Wands. The Star. I love that card. 7 of Cups. How many cards did I pull out for the last group? I did 4, yeah. King of Pentacles. I usually pull more cards, but I decided to do a few less for this one. So the Devil. Okay, the Devil came out in the last group. What is going on, you guys? 2 more cards, please. Group number 2, career. Okay, now the cards have gone quiet. What the heck? 2 cards, please. Okay, here we go. 8 of Wands and the Hermit. Wow. Okay, let's get some clarification here. What about the 3 of Swords? What can you tell us about the 3 of Swords? Queen of Swords. And 6 of Cups. Okay, what about the 7 of Wands? Whoops. No, I don't feel like that was right. 7 of Wands. Why is the 7 of Wands here? Okay, the cards are doing all sorts of weird flips, but they're not... I just don't think those are the ones. 7 of Wands. Now they don't want to talk to me at all. Here we go. 3 of Wands. Why is the Devil here? What can you tell us about the Devil? Are you kidding me? I am so freaked out right now because group 1 got the Devil clarified by the 8 of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Why is the Devil here? 9 of Swords. Okay, I want to clarify the 8 of Wands as well. Why is the 8 of Wands here? Knight of Wands. And 2 of Pentacles. Okay, why is the King of Pentacles here? Okay. 3 popped out. Okay, we have a lot of cards here to get through. Okay, I have to talk about this Devil with the 8 of Pentacles because, no lie, these 2 cards came out in the last group. So you might be watching more than one group, or there's just a lot of this energy going on. And I got to tell you, I'm getting the same, pretty much the same energy, is that you are attached to a job or a situation and you're putting so much work into it. And it's causing you anxiety. It's causing you like sleepless nights, worry. Oh man, that is like some heavy energy. We also have the 3 of Swords, which talks about heartbreak. It's like betrayal. This is interesting. So we have, clarifying the Three of Swords is the Queen of Swords and the Six of Cups. This is so... I feel like some of you might have been betrayed by some... This is so weird though, because the Queen of Swords is actually a very trustworthy energy. But I feel like with the Three of Swords, someone wasn't. Someone at work... I mean, they could have gossiped about you. This is also a card of like communication. So I wonder if like someone at work might have not been as trustworthy, or the Six of Cups. This also talks about goodwill, happiness, innocence. So it's like you were this energy, you were this happy person, and then someone came along and betrayed you. Someone gossiped about you. Someone did something to you that really hurt you. I have to point out though, I love this card because I just feel like this is a hard-working card, and I just want to say that I feel like you are definitely a hard worker. You put your all into your job, no matter what your job is. I feel like you go into it with a really good attitude, and you just have a really good work ethic. And I feel like that adds to this hurt that happened to you, because it's like you are so dedicated, and someone like betrayed that trust. We also have the Seven of Wands here, which talks about kind of standing up for your convictions, being defiant against people who are against you. But I always see this as like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I always read this as like, you were the one in the right, and all these people are just being like an angry mob. Not to say that there's like an angry mob after you at work, but you know what I mean? It's like, if someone backstabbed you, if someone was gossiping, and that's all these people down here, and you're standing with your convictions, you're like, nope, that didn't happen, or I'm not that person, or whatever. It's like, you're just standing firm. I feel like you have really good sense of self in this situation. You're like, no, I'm not going to let you do that. I'm not going to let you treat me like this. And this is clarified by the Three of Wands. So it's almost like this situation, the situation has you looking for something else. And I want to clarify, this just popped in my head. This doesn't necessarily have to be like one person that hurt you or betrayed you. This could just be the job in general. Like, you took the job and thought it was going to be happiness and something that you've always wanted to do, and you were so happy to get this job, and it didn't turn out that way, and that's why you're kind of heartbroken. So it could be a little more general than that. I just felt like I had to point that out. But and that's why you're kind of like, nope, this is not for me. I'm going to start looking elsewhere. I'm going to start seeing what's out there. I'm going to survey. I'm just going to take in, like, you know, like, you're going to start looking for other jobs, not with the intent of actually applying, but just to see what's out there. Because maybe you haven't done that in a while. So you just kind of want to test the waters, so to speak. Oh, and that kind of ties in with this as well. This talks about options. So it's like you're looking, you're checking things out, you're seeing what your options are. You have a lot of hope too, that you're going to find something that doesn't keep you up at night, something that doesn't make you worry so much. And I feel like this is telling you to take some time, look within. This is also like somebody looking for something, searching for something. So I'm getting a big sense here that you are definitely looking for other opportunities. But I feel like you have a lot of hope. So even though you might be feeling anxious and worried about your current situation, you're definitely feeling that it is going to turn around. It is going to get better. Whether you leave or stay with your job, whatever it is, you do have hope that things will just get better in general. So I like that. That's a good attitude. We also here have the King of Pentacles. So this is a great card to get in a career reading. This energy is very entrepreneurial, someone very resourceful, very stable in their career. It's clarified by, oh, wow. Wow. Oh my God. I just got chills. This is so good. Okay. It's clarified by the Four of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like this is you for sure. Like, you might not feel it now. You might be feeling this Nine of Swords where you're just kind of up at night, but really deep down, this is you. Like, I feel like this might have been a sudden thing where you're like very recent, you found out that maybe this isn't the best place for me. Maybe this isn't the best situation for me, but you're so resourceful. You're so confident about what you want and what your goals are. This is telling you right here to take control of the situation. Take control of your career path. I mean, this is your life. But I feel like you know something has to change. You have to change something. And when you do, you're going to reach this very happy conclusion where, I mean, this is very abundant, very happy. This is like having everything you wanted. Okay, and I feel like this is what, okay, yeah, Two of Pentacles. You have a decision to make, especially with your career. You have a decision you have to make. Anyway, I should say that was clarifying the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is very fast energy. This is very, very, it's like sometimes it's about messages, but I feel like this is you. I almost feel like this is you sending a message out to the universe. Like, I want this and I want you to make it happen. But you do. So it's clarified by the Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So it's like very quickly you're going to be making a decision about what you're going to do in your career. And the Knight of Wands is very bold. He's a risk taker. Very adventurous too. I also think of the Three of Wands as an adventure. So I'm kind of wondering if this decision you're going to make is going to lead you on, maybe you'll find a job where you get to travel. something that's a little more risky than what you normally would take. Or it could just be, you know, the saying, you know, like when people get a new job, they say, "Oh, congratulations on your new adventure." That could be, you know, a little more general, but yeah, wow. Whatever this is, it's happening fast. I feel like I want to do, should we do like, yeah, let's do, I have these like quote cards. So let's get some quotes that maybe can help you through this decision process, some advice or like a mantra you can kind of tell yourself to help you. Group number two. It's advice for group number 2. Did I want that one? Yeah. Let's get one more. Group number 2. Okay. Oh my gosh, this, I'm so freaked out. This one came out for group number 1 as well. And I did shuffle, I swear. Perhaps the beginning is just to say nice things are going to happen until you make them happen. So that's like manifesting right there. And then you also got, there are darknesses in life and there are lights. And you are one of the lights. Oh, this just, it made me think of this. So it's almost like follow your inner light. Like, what is guiding you? What's going to make you happy, and use that to guide you. That's kind of how I see it. Let's get one more. I have these other quote cards here. Let's get one more affirmation for you. And I'm going to shuffle. And if the same one that came out for group 1, I'm just going to freak out. That's all. But anyway, group number 2. Okay. Something magical is about to happen. Wow. Well, the 8 of Wands is very fast. So, and again, we've got some manifestation here. So this is great. I mean, not your current energy, of course. We don't want you feeling anxious and worried and sad and all that. But what's coming is so good. I'm so excited for you, group 2. So I really hope this helped you. And if you enjoyed it, then please think about joining me again for another pick a card. Goodbye. Hello, group 3. If you chose Iggy Pop, this is your career reading. Let's read the card. It says, don't waste time growing up. Turn rejection into an art form. And if you want inspiration, you have to sneak up on it and catch it unawares. Oh, I love that. That is great for a career reading. Okay, let's see what... Okay, I gotta make sure my cards are the right way. Let's see what's going on. Group number 3. Group number 3, career. Okay, group number 3. Group number 3. I'm very curious to see what your cards are going to be because group number 1 and 2 got some of the same cards, so it's weird. And I didn't use the same deck for group number 2 either. So you can't say I didn't shuffle. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords, the 10 of Wands, the High Priestess, group number 3, group number 3, career. The Fool, We have the Magician, 8 of Cups. Strength. Wow, you guys are getting a lot of major arcana here. King of Wands. Okay, what do I want to clarify? Wow, okay, I want to clarify the 10 of Wands. Why is the 10 of Wands here? 2 of Cups and 6 of Swords. I want to also clarify the Fool. Where's the Fool here? Oh my gosh, the Star. What is with the major arcana for you, Group 3? This is some big stuff. Do I want that one? No, that wasn't the right. No, that's okay. Let's clarify the Strength card. Why is the Strength card here? Why is the Strength card here? Oh my, okay. The Page of Swords and Judgment. Okay. What is up with the major arcana? You guys are going through some big career stuff. For sure. Wow. This is calling out to me, this 10 of Wands. Like you're feeling burdened by something. Something at work is, it's like they're putting a lot of, either your job is putting a lot on you, you feel burdened by all the work you have to do, or maybe you are just a workaholic in nature, like you feel like this could be self-imposed, and that's not like an attack or anything, but you know, there's a lot of dedicated people out there to their work, and nothing wrong with that, but I feel like it might be to the point where it's starting to be a burden. We have the 2 of Cups and the 6 of Swords. I almost feel like this might be affecting your relationship. And the 6 of Swords talks about sadness, taking time to recover from something not good, like depression. So I feel like your work could be spilling over into your home life, and it's causing some not so good feelings are coming up with that. I feel like, hold on, I want to get a clarification on this Magician first. I was about to say something, but okay. What? Okay, so the Magician talks about manifesting. It's like someone, like you know what you... Like if you think about magicians, I mean, what are they doing? They are producing something not just out of thin air, but like they have the tools and the resources, and they've put in the behind the scenes work to make this happen, you know? So it's like you want something, there's something that you want that you are trying to make happen. And to clarify it, we got the 7 of Wands, which tells me that you are really steadfast in your beliefs and your convictions about what it is that you want. Like you are very, like you're not going to budge. You know exactly what you want. We have the Page of Wands. This is very creative, confident energy. It's like it's being excited about a new opportunity. It's like you're just in the beginning stages of something. And then we have Temperance, which talks about balance. So whatever you are trying to bring into your life, like you're just starting it. You're just starting to try to bring this into your life. And you know exactly what you want. And you know that this is going to bring more balance into your life. Oh, look. So Temperance is holding 2 cups. So I feel like this is just confirming that this new career opportunity, whatever it is, like, you know, this is going to bring more balance into your, not only your work, but your relationship. You're definitely ready to walk away from something. This is all about walking away from something. Like you're done, you've, filled all your cups, and now you're going on this new adventure. We also have the Fool here, which talks about starting a new adventure. And the Fool is clarified by the Star. Is that the Star? Yeah, the Star, which is all about hope and wishing. So it's like you're starting on this new thing, it could just be in the idea stage, really, because the Fool hasn't quite left yet, but you're hoping it's going to turn into something really good. I mean, 8 of Cups, the Fool talking about leaving. We have the Strength card here. So you know it's going to take quite a bit of inner strength to do this, to start this new beginning, whatever it is. But I feel like too, let me see this card. So it's like the person in the card is also being very caring and loving toward the lion there. So, or what are those called? Oh my gosh, I'm having a brain freeze. The lions with the wings, I can't even think. But anyway, the person is showing the animal compassion. So I think that is a part of inner strength, that sometimes we forget to have compassion for yourself as you're working through this. We also have Judgment and the Page of Swords. Oh my gosh. So the Page of Swords is just starting out, like in the beginning stages, like I said, with the Page of Wands, in the beginning stages. The Wands, though, talk about passion and creativity, whereas the Swords talk about perseverance and like using logic, using your mind. And then Judgment, this can talk about like a rebirth of some kind. So, oh my gosh, we're getting so many messages of you starting something new, going on this new journey, being in this beginning stages energy. I love this card, by the way. It's kind of like Tim Burton-y. I just love that. Wow. So I feel like this is definitely your energy with the Knight of Swords and Knight of Swords and King of Wands. So the Knight of Swords, we have the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So it's like you've got this energy of being in the beginning stages of something, but the Knight actually takes that idea and puts it into motion. Like, this is a movement card. So whatever this idea is, you're actually going to make it happen. You're going to move it forward. Again, you have the Magician here. So it's like you're making this happen. And you are the King of Wands. Like, very inspiring, very confident in what you want to do, your passions, creativity. Like, I feel like that's you for sure. Because, again, I mean, these are all major arcana. These are some big career lessons you're going through. But I'm definitely feeling that you are the King of Wands. Whether you're male or female, you've got this energy of like, you know, you've got this confidence. And you have an idea. I feel like you definitely have an idea of what you want to do. Oh, I almost forgot. We have the High Priestess here, which is talking about checking in with your intuition, checking in with your guides. It's like you know, you have everything you need. Just like the Magician, you have the tools you need to make this happen. But I feel like it's telling you to check in with your intuition once in a while and make sure you're still on this right path. And don't lose hope. And remember what Iggy Pop says. If you want inspiration, you have to sneak up on it and catch it unawares. So, I love that. I feel like that's kind of like the Knight of Swords there. Like moving in swiftly. Kind of like stealthy-like under the radar. This one's kind of cool. I want to pull more cards though. Like, I didn't do this for the other groups, but I feel like you could use some like additional cards. Do we have like any... You know what? I'm going to use a different deck for this. Let's just get some advice here. So what advice do we have for group number 3? What advice? I don't know. I feel bad. I didn't do this for the other groups, but I don't know. I didn't feel the need to. I don't know. I'm just going to go with it. So what advice do we have for group number 3? So if you're watching multiple groups, I'm sorry, but I didn't pull extra for everybody. What advice do we have for group number 3? Advice for group number 3. Okay, we have Justice, 5 of Cups. Advice for group number 3. Advice for group number 3. Nine of Cups and 6 of Swords. Is that all I want to... I think that's all I want to pull. Just for fun. Let's look at bottom deck. I didn't do this for the other groups either. I'm feeling really bad, you guys. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm spoiling you or something. Anyway. So the bottom of this deck, you got the World, which, hello, that's amazing. That's a very good sign. And then you also got, on this deck, you got the Page of Cups, which is also a very good card. Also, Page of Cups can also kind of talk about being intuitive. Well, any cups really can talk about intuition. So I feel like that ties in with the High Priestess there. But, so... It's interesting that we got the 5 of Cups here. I feel like this might be a tad bit of a warning card because it's also right next to the 9 of Cups, which is like wishes fulfilled. It's kind of like, that's a little manifestation, right? Wishes fulfilled. I feel like this might be a little bit of a warning not to feel like like as you're going through this, if this is talking about leaving a job, or if this is talking about leaving, like moving to a different department or changing jobs altogether or whatever it is, because I feel like you're starting this new journey, which means something has to end, right? Whatever you did before is going to end and you're going on this new journey. I feel like this is telling you don't feel, well, I shouldn't say don't feel, like you can feel loss. Like you can feel loss of a situation. That's okay, but don't wallow in it. Don't sit in this like, this sad energy of like, oh, I lost that, I lost that group of people I worked with, or, oh my gosh, or don't worry about the loss, because you're coming into something amazing. Like you're going to get the world here. Come on. You're getting your wishes fulfilled. This is a very triumphant card too. This is like swooping in, being successful. I think of the Five of Swords, which is like really, like the Five of Swords card, which you didn't get that, but the Five of Swords is like conflict, but then there's like you won the conflict, but then the Six of Swords, like you're swooping in, you're done, you're finished with all that crap, and you're also, this also talks about sometimes like being recognized for the hard work you did. And again, balance. There's a lot of balance, talking about balance here too, with the Temperance. And so I feel like you are going to have more balance in your life and with your relationship. And you shouldn't regret leaving this. If you know it's going to make you happy, if you know this new path is going to make you happy, you shouldn't regret. Like maybe there's someone in particular that might make you feel like sometimes when you're at work and you got a new job, so you tell your coworkers, oh, hey, I'm leaving, I got a new job, and they try to make you feel badly about it. Like, oh, how could you leave us? Like, I feel like that might be something that could happen, and it's saying like, don't wallow in this. Don't let that dissuade you from starting something new, because I feel like this is whatever you're doing is going to be really good and for your higher good, because you got so many major arcana. This is like, you're the only group that got this many major arcana. So that's big stuff. So I feel like that this is the right path you're supposed to be on. Just follow your intuition. Keep that confidence and you're going to be just fine. So I'm going to do, some quote cards here that maybe can be your little mantra or just kind of help you through this journey you're on. Let's get 2 cards. Whoops. Okay, that went flying. Hold on. Okay. This one. I suppose a good cry does us all good at times, clears the air as other rain does. I believe that's from Dracula, by the way. That's a good, so yeah, that kind of ties in with the Five of Cups, right? So like I said, like you can be sad for the, like what you're leaving. It's okay. But just don't dwell on it. Don't live there, don't sit there too long, because what you're getting is way better. And then she made herself stronger by fighting the wind. So it's like, this is not going to be an easy path. It's not going, like the wind is obviously not going to be at your back at times. It might sometimes, but, what's that quote? I always get this quote wrong, but it's like anything worth having is worth, no, that's not right. Do you know what? I hope you know what quote I'm talking about. Anything worth having is worth fighting for or working hard for. I know I just butchered that quote, but hopefully you understand what I was trying to say. But, I think this will only make you appreciate this, this wishes fulfilled, basically. If you have to, maybe work at it a little harder than you thought you would, but I think it'll be that much more rewarding. And then, oh my gosh, I am the creator of my own experience. That's manifestation. That's your magician right there. So that could be your mantra as you go through this. I am the creator of my own experience. So just repeat that to yourself as you go through this process. So, okay, that's where I'm leaving you, group 3. I really hope that this helped you, and I hope you enjoyed it. And please join me again for another pick a card reading. Bye, guys.